Hello, everyone. You're watching Madden Ultimate Team, and I'm your host, the coach. This game should not disappoint, so sit back and put that remote down.
The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough. This one fielded at the 5. Fighting through it, he's got space. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Such an electric play. So much fun to watch.
You know, on the first drive, I just woke up and I did that. You know? Usually I don't, but looks like it happened. Looks like I was ready.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point. And that makes it for a touchdown. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Here's Smith to return it. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25. On first down, George. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. To throw, Vick. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. And right away, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. They coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go. But when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
First down, Vick. His throw incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again. Vick. And complete to Zach Ertz. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
It's become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and that tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, it's George. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he gets this all the way down to the Patriots' 15. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and wasn't just the vision. Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Just a 4-minute drive that time, and it was finished by the touchdown run from the 15. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to the 23-yard line. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a first down. It's a play fake. Now Vick out to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's second down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to throw again on second down. Vick, that's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Vick. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, someone's been up to the team in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Vick, throw left side complete. That's Cox. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up 4th down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So on fourth down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. Back deep is Emmanuel Sanders. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just inside the 20-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's got this down to the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time.
Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive. And these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That decision could open up to even more big plays.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll try to run this one in. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes it that much more difficult.
Joseph on for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. New England trying to get a place on offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here. It's going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33.
Woo, yeah!
He takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the 2nd half.
Joseph now to have the PAT. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. His guys are on the road to Blowout City. They lead it big as we send you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Godden, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Levante David in on the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Vick rolling to his left. Vick loses the football. It's out. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. We want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are doing. Most of the time it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, if they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime, they're fortunate to retain possession.
Play action now, Vick. Sliding out of the pocket. He may try. And he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down. To cover up and take care of the ball.
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to fire one deep, middle. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play that time for the Raiders. 42 yards.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless through it.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Raiders. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by one more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Smith to return it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you.
And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Vick, now he'll pull it down. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, another teammate was able to get it.
They'll run on first down. It's George. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 3rd down, George. There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. 48 yards. And the Pats able to cash in for 6.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
From the 6. Oh, now he bowls it. And there he goes again. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way.
Again, help it, partner. I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games at a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Joseph on for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Ooh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. this is secured by the Patriots. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Vic operating on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Six-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down. Throwing again. Vic. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Colby Parkinson, and it's third down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Vic to the air again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Vic. Open man is Osborne. He's got him. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. New England on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. Through an opening, and there he goes.
Lights, camera, action. Showtime, baby.
This one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Joseph now to have the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And this is secured by the Patriots. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On play action, Vic. And the Raiders have got him.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches are their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I ain't going to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Two kick returns in one game, 49-7.
The Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. From the gun, Vic. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Picked off at the 23. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. It's a big play there for Vegas. And even 50 yards. Boy, another big play late here for offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. During this game.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking left side, he's got it. Tackle made at the 3-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Joseph on for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching